Ibai is better than all of us. What the fuck is this award show? He literally is an 800k Andy and is the biggest streamer of all time. Like, is that like just the truth? Can we get a whoop whoop? Like, he literally, like, you want like the honest opinion on this chat? Ibai is all these things and more, okay? This dude literally took over streaming. He made it into a phenomenon that's been like no other.
And the other third person that nobody seems to talk about, and why is that? It's because he's Spanish, is Ibai. In my opinion, Ibai has had more growth than Ludwig and XQC. But nobody sees this because it's in another culture. That guy is so fucking massive. He collaborated with Messi. He's putting on TV quality shows regularly on Twitch. His production quality is next fucking level.
And I think that's why I'm standing here. And I just hope that I can have a year that was as good as that month. And I hope I can just be a fraction of what Ibai is to Spain, to America in English speakers, because I think he's really pushing it right now. So,
how many times have I said over the past year that the thing is that you cannot compare these fucking NA, EU, whatever, fucking any other streamers compared to the Spanish community? How many times have I said that? Oh, but dude, my juicer's the biggest streamer on Twitch. My, Asmongold is the messiah. Bro, who the fuck's talking? Like, what are you on about? Like, this guy's at 3 million fucking views. Apparently has some of the biggest pop artists on fucking, in the world, or in Spain, performing there. Like, it's not even a question. Yeah, they're just at 3 million views right now, chat. 3 mil Andy. Dude, we're all peasants compared to this guy. We are literally all peasants.
There is a chance that you have not heard that Ibai, the Spanish streamer, has broken the world record for viewers on Twitch by far. That's right, the Velada del Año 2, the second edition of the boxing night between streamers and celebrities organized by Ibai, was truly crazy. With an average of 2.4 million viewers during the event, the highest peak was a golden minute that reached 3.356 million, thus exceeding the 2.4 million that until now gave that record to the presentation of the Fortnite skin of TheGrefg. In addition, the event had the participation of sponsors such as El Pozo, Everlast, Grafusa, Disney+, Spotify, Telepizza, Samsung, and Pepsi Max. Many claim that Ibai has had to make a lot of money from ticket profits and sponsorships. However, the YouTuber and streamer has declared that nothing is further from reality.
Pero sí que es cierto, amigos, que al final nos ha dado pérdidas este evento. Yo creo que por una cuestión del precio de la entrada probablemente, y porque además el boxeo no es tan fácil de patrocinar. Hay muchas marcas que solo por ser boxeo no quieren entrar. Entonces las que más suelen entrar en boxeo son bancos, criptomonedas, de casas de apuesta diría que no pueden, ron, cosas así. Claro, hay muchas que ya a la mínima no les gusta, ¿no? Entonces eso hemos tenido ahí un pequeño problema, tampoco muy grave, la verdad. Pero bueno, oye, mira, no todos los eventos se pueden cubrir los gastos, son cosas que ocurren, no pasa absolutamente nada.
The event involved so many production costs that, according to him, he had to put money out of his pocket. As much as the sponsors put a lot of money and more than 12,000 tickets have been sold for 20 to 100 euros each, all that profit is lost by having to rent a Barcelona Olympic pavilion and hire the artists and the technical team. It is a very expensive event. Practically 100 people were working behind the cameras, Ibai confessed when talking about the numerous cameras and technical team that he had to hire, so the event was broadcasted correctly to be seen from home. The Twitch platform works in such a way that you can follow a content creator for free, but you can subscribe to access exclusive content. This subscription carries a cost of 3.99 euros. Therefore, taking into account that Ibai ended the event with a total of 119,468 subscribers, it can be estimated that this month he has raised 476,677 euros. But what was it that brought so many people to see this incredible event? First, the boxing matches. The first was between Corolla and Spursito. Both Spanish streamers have more than 1 million followers on Twitch. The combat promised a lot, but what we ended up finding was a constant scoring match in which neither of the two amateur boxers dared to risk it too much for fear of getting hit. Against all odds, it was Spursito who ended up landing the most blows during the 3 3-minute rounds. A very even fight in which, based on long left blows and steps back, they seemed to risk a slow and boring night that, luckily, later changed completely. The second match was much more brutal. Ari Gameplays, the Mexican streamer with 4.5 million followers on Twitch, faced Paracetamor, the Spanish streamer with more than 500,000 followers, and it was a real war. So much so that today, his fight is the one with the most views on YouTube. The 3 rounds were a tremendous collection of slaps in which the only thing to blame was the lack of technique. Without rest and placing her rival against the ropes on more than one occasion, the Mexican finally delivered what no one expected, a show that soon became the best of the night. The third fight was between Momo, the Argentine streamer with 1.1 million subscribers on YouTube, and Viras, the Spanish streamer based in Andorra with more than 5.5 million subscribers. It was one of the more promising fights, and the truth is that as soon as it started they already set the bar very high, both in terms of bravery in the ring and as a show, but the fight lasted less than we would have liked. Unfortunately, one of the first punches landed well enough to create a gash across Momo's face, which ended the match. The fourth combat was between Luzu, the Spanish streamer based in California with more than 2.2 million followers, and Lolito, the Spanish streamer based in Andorra with 2.8 million followers on Twitch. This fight also left us wanting more because of an injury. From the beginning, it was clear that the level was far from the previous fight, but the rage with which they entered the ring ventured a fast-paced fight between Luzu and Lolito. Luzu had already warned about a knee injury that did not take long to wreak havoc, and by the time the amateur boxer was beginning to wake up in front of a Lolito who went all out, the fight had to stop. The last fight was between David Bustamante, a very famous singer in Spain and Latin America, and Mr. Jagger, the eccentric streamer with 1.3 million followers on Twitch. It was the most anticipated fight of the night, and it was difficult to imagine such an unbalanced match. Neither the enormous experience of the singer nor the nerves having to face such a surreal situation, they were able to turn around a fight in which the protagonist of the night was once again much superior to his opponent. Mr. Jagger came into the ring like a steamroller, and Bustamante's lack of stamina did the rest. Overwhelmed by his opponent, the singer had nothing to do, and the arbiter stopped the fight, giving the victory to his opponent. But what gave rhythm to the evening between combat and combat were the performances of singers like Rels B, Nicki Nicole, Duki, Quevedo, and Bizarrap, which raised the bar to a luxury night and increased the cash of the event. Not by chance the 12,000 tickets were sold in an hour and a half. But the icing on the cake was the rise on stage of El Rubius, one of the biggest streamers in the world with more than 12 million followers on Twitch, who took the opportunity to challenge XQC. The Norwegian-Spanish superstar was short and clear for his internet nemesis Felix XQC Lengyul.
Si quiere venir, XQC me apunto. Pero la norma es que ninguno de los dos entrenamos. Nos metemos aquí sin haber entrenado. X, I'm waiting for you. Come.
XQC and Rubius have been teasing this matchup for a while, but this is the most serious development yet. Of course, XQC has to agree to the challenge.
Guys. What are the conditions to fight the Rubius? What is that? Is that in a year, something like that, or what? Well, let me mute up.
Rubius?
What?
You're gonna fight Rubius?
I might just do that. If I'm allowed to get at least to get normal basic like condition training, well, like just get my heart pumping some actual blood.
Yeah, he should be so easy to fight because he's just gonna copy every move you do.
Yeah, all I need to do is invent one move and I'm good.
Yeah, he's gonna change it up on the fly and he's gonna be like, huh?
But, although it sounds utopian, the result was the least important of a night that brought together 2.4 million viewers on average on Twitch, with a historical peak of 3.3 million viewers that will be almost impossible to beat unless the promise from Ibai himself is fulfilled. This can only be overcome if I fight. And I will fight. I'm already preparing myself. For me, fighting in La Velada 3 would be insurmountable, explained the streamer. If you made it so far, give a like to the video. And if you want more news and stories about the crazy world of money, subscribe to the channel because that's all we do. I'll see you in the next video. MONEYCRAFT out.